Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And so off the tip, it is New York. And that one's good for Brunson. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Randall. Nice move. Pass to Robinson. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Ivy. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Robinson gets the bucket.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Tipped.
With his length and terrific instincts on the defensive end, Stewart is a solid shot blocker.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Fournier. Cunningham brings a double. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
First team foul.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Here's Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Ivy's got 6.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Brunson with it. Guarded by Stewart. Robinson. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. Cunningham with the ball. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Here's Brunson. He got a piece of it. They get it back. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Knicks making a change here. Pass to Randall. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Here's Cunningham. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shot to stop the run. Good D by Bey. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Pistons. The Pistons leading. Pass to Noel. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by Barrett. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Toppin outside. Outside Barrett. Rose, left side. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very aggressive, Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Lee. Got a hand on it.
Staying connected, timing his jump perfectly. Randall showing he can make plays at both ends.
54 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Quickly. And here's Toppin. And he comes up with a bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
17-11.
Screen by Olynyk. Over Toppin. And that one's good. Olynyk.
Working over that mid-range area, Olynyk does a good job of finding soft spots in the defense.
Rose can't connect.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's Quickly with a miss. Here's Lee. Inside. Shot's good by Noel.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's Detroit earning this break in the...
21. And your Knicks City.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Detroit.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
And it's blocked by Noel. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 14. To the inside. Robinson. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
And Burks gets it to go.
Terrific body control from Burks, reading angles and creating space.
Brunson misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And here's New York now. It's a 14-point game. Outside Robinson. Rose outside. And it's good. 2 points.
Very shifty with his handles, very clever. Containing Derrick Rose is never easy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Blocked. To the middle. Here's Noel. Here's Diallo. And And again, it's Detroit.
That's from
Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Pass to Diallo. Back to Burks. There's the triple. The shot no good. New York goes the other way with it. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by New York.
timeout Knicks. Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
1:57 left to play in the half. Here's Toppin. And another shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. On the attack, Bagley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
To the paint. Here's Barrett. And it's in there.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
22.
There's Cunningham with a three. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Fournier with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Yep, that one's good. And the Pistons call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Stewart. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Barrett. And Ivy pulls it down. On the wing, Bay. Three-pointer off the mark. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
26.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Detroit. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here are the Pistons. They lead by 11. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Oh, good block.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Ooh.
And Burks gets it to go.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Pass to Randall. Down low. Here's Robinson. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup falls.
Why did I think it was?
Robinson's got 6.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And he banks in the layup. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Oh, why didn't I press square? I'm a chicken chick.
You know why? Because this defense is really. They had to stop there, but couldn't secure the rebound.
These niggas is destroying the boards right now, bro.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Bro, this nigga, there's no way I just grabbed like 6 offensive rebounds. Back to back. He quit. That shit was like.